I'm here along the Little Blue River, just outside the town of Independence, Missouri. And I want to talk about the opening actions of the Battle of Westport. The Battle of Westport is fought October 21st through October 23rd, 1864, and is part of Sterling Price's Missouri expedition. This battle is also known as the Gettysburg of the West. It is a 3-day battle in which on day one, the Confederates are very successful. Pretty much the same at Gettysburg. The next 2 days will be a little bit different. But let's talk about what happens on October 21st. October 21st, approximately 15,000 mounted troops of Confederate General Sterling Price's Army of Missouri, including guerrilla leader George Todd, will engage 3,500 Union soldiers under the command of Major General James G. Blunt. And they will engage them on the western bluffs of the Little Blue River. With Blunt is also Senator James H. Lane and Kansas Redlegs under Colonel Charles R. Jennison. Now, the 6-hour engagement here is going to end around between 4 and 5 p.m. And the Union forces are going to be forced to retreat 8 miles west to Independence. As they do so, they're going to try to make a final stand in Independence. The Kansas 11th Cavalry is going to try to hold the town, but Price's Confederate Army of Missouri will occupy Independence that evening on October 21st, and the Union troops will continue to fall back. I'm standing here in Westport, Missouri, just outside of Kansas City, and I'm on part of the Westport battlefield. Now, this is more toward the October 22nd, 23rd actions of Westport, as Westport is a 3-day battle known as the Gettysburg of the West. It is a massive battle, the largest battle fought in this part of the country. But it'll be here that Sterling Price's Missouri expedition will be turned back. By October 23rd, Price is facing not one, but 2 Union forces, one in his front under James Blunt and Samuel Curtis, and the other coming up in his rear under Alfred Pleasonton. Now, fighting has been raging from October 21st to the 23rd over near Lexington and Independence, Missouri, and here at Westport. Again, large battle. What Price ends up having to do here on October 23rd is at first he's going to try to attack Blunt and then turn and attack Pleasonton. That's not going to work out for him. He's vastly outnumbered at this point. And so now his goal is to get his wagon trains across the Big Blue River and Byram's Ford back down toward Arkansas. He will be able to do that, but the entire time he is going to be harassed by Union soldiers. Of note, fighting in this battle will be Lieutenant Patrick Henry Minor. Minor is the first black commissioned officer in the United States Armed Forces. So very cool, another first happening here in this part of the country. This is kind of the culmination, though, of years of fighting from 1854 to 1865. When you get down to it, the Civil War's been raging here a lot longer than in the rest of the United States. This is Loose Park. There's several signs around about the Battle of Westport. It starts down on the Little Blue River outside of Independence, makes its way here. We're going to go to Byram's Ford and Big Blue River Battlefield Park as well. So definitely come to Westport, see this massive battle that happened in 1864. Standing here on the Westport battlefield, and I'm at Byram's Ford. Now this is just below Bloody Hill. Bloody Hill was occupied by Confederates and about 3,800 Confederates, and it will be attacked by about 2,600 blue-coated dismounted Union soldiers. Those soldiers, the fighting here is going to be intense. Cannons and small arms fire going crazy here, smoke and chaos. In the end, the Confederates will have to retreat at around 11 a.m. This is after several hours of fighting. The Confederates have to withdraw because they are running out of ammunition and unable to continue the heavy fire upon their Union attackers. We're also down here along the Big Blue River. Now, the Battle of Westport starts over along the Little Blue, and it'll move this way. And the battle here started at 7 a.m. And when it finally ends, the Confederates are trying to get out of Dodge. They're trying to move out of this area. They're now being attacked by 2 Union forces from the front and rear. They need to get out of here. They will move toward Arkansas with their wagon trains, which is kind of the big thing they want to keep. They want to keep that supplies. So really cool. We're down here on the Big Blue Battlefield Park right now, which is part of the Battle of Westport. The action we're standing at, this was October 23rd, 1864.